Hello, this is Sam Simon, also known as Dementia Man. I blog for the week of January 6th. I'm going to make this a little bit brief because this is the week in which I get ready for going to the conference in New York, in which I am what I call meat on the hook. This is the theater conference. It's called APAP, the Association of Performing Arts Professionals. This is sort of the back end of theater world. It's how, whether you're a big production company doing Broadway shows or little one-person shows like me, you go to New York and theaters from all over the world, but mainly the United States, big and small, come to see what's new and what's out there, how are theaters working. And people who have shows, get to talk to them, get to have what we call showcases. So just in case you happen to be in New York on Saturday, the 11th at 8 p.m. at the Midtown Hilton, in what they call the Morgan Suite, I will be doing a showcase of Dementia Man, an existential journey for people from theaters who book shows for the coming year and a little longer. Um, Last year, I was seen by someone from Cleveland called Playhouse Square, and I performed there. And then from Tampa, the Straz Theater, and a number of other performances came out of that. And I am represented. I have a theatrical agent, and you can book me through the agent or just call me and I can do it directly. But if you're a theater or a larger venue, it's much better to do it through my agent, who his name is Milt Orkin, Orkin. He's out of Tampa. It's called Producers Inc. He's listed on um, the website, so you can be in touch with him too. And my goal is not only to give you a little bit of a view of the back end of my work, but to invite you too to consider inviting people to book me, bring me to your community. Um, I think this show is unique in many different ways. It's unique because I don't know today of anyone else with the disease on stage talking about a vision of having a meaningful life through the journey with a cognitive disease, in this instance, Alzheimer's. And I invite you to be a partner in it. You, by the way, you probably heard from me asking for money. I'm self-produced. That means I don't have any funders or foundations, or it's not a business. I don't get any pay out of it myself. Though it is a business, it's my intellectual property, and we do get fees to help cover our costs and to help make sure that there is a legacy in this work that can be used and produced by others in the future. Um, so this is what I'm going to be doing this week. I'm reaching out to people who are coming. I'm trying to memorize or get down, because I always use a copy of the script in my hand, of a 20-minute version of an hour play, or it's actually closer to 15 minutes. And then we have a brief discussion. But I'll be in New York. So if you're going to be in New York, I'll be there Saturday, leaving Sunday, be at the Midtown Hilton. But you too can, most importantly, let others know if we can get you anything you need. There's a lot of stuff. You go on the website, you can click on the info kit and download it. It shows where we performed and how to reach us. And it might be information, it can be at church. I've done it at churches, done it at synagogues, I've done it at senior centers, I've done it in big theaters and small theaters. I've done it for there's an association, I smiled, there's an association of the cooks and the people who cook at senior centers. and I performed at one of their regional conferences. I performed for the National Association of Adult Daycare Providers. But if there's an adult daycare provider in your community, they may want to bring me in and book me. Your governments may want to do it, bring in and have it. Fairfax Libraries are going to present me in February. And if you live in the DC area, at the George Mason Library, put forward by the Fairfax County Libraries. So that's what I'm doing. It's a lot of work. I love doing it and performing it. Oh, by the way, I'm also working on the book of this show, and that my goal this year is to get that out too. So I'm a busy guy. I need your help and support, and I hope to engage you. Also, there's one other thing. I'm creating a discussion group, a private discussion group. It's used a listserv. It's where people can talk with each other, send emails to each other, and just talk to each other. If you want to be part of that, send an email to sam@dementiaman.com. It's a small group right now. My goal is to intermix those with the disease with professionals in the area to both discuss with each other and to maybe reimagine Mary Fridley, who is a friend and works at Eastside Institute and is the founder of the Joy of Dementia program. She's in it, and I think there'll be other people as well. Reimagining dementia is Mary's, comes from Mary and the folks who work with her. So send me an email saying you'd like to be part of it. I'll get you in, and keep in touch. And you're always invited to be a producer of Dementia Man, a producer of theater. You'll even be listed and recognized, and I'm going to get you a certificate. So thank you very much, and we'll let you know how it went next week.